Essowrld, everyone sees sounds official.
Hynaken live and full effect, yo.
And please believe it, it's the Yellow Cab Podcast.
Hey. Guess who we got on the podcast today? One of the guests that when I met, he was just a counseling. I met him as a manager when I was managing Breeze. And I see him from the start to now, how he's elevated. And that's really why I wanted to interview him. Because a lot of people talking, but I don't see a lot of people like growing. I witnessed this man grow, both of them. So I'm really happy to have on my Yellow Taxi podcast today, Essowrld and Hynaken.
Yes, sir.
Yo.
What's poppin'?
Yeah. I want you to introduce yourself to the people who don't know you, from people from overseas, from France, from England, from London. Who are you guys?
Well, I'm Essowrld, everyone sees sounds official, Southside Jamaica, Queens. Music business veteran, podcast, YouTube extraordinaire. I represent Bag Fuel, 8-bar clips, air pollution. Please believe it.
Hynaken, I represent everything Essowrld said. Veteran in this media space. You've seen me all over the world. Famous people have allowed me to ask them ridiculous questions. Porn stars have allowed me to touch them in ways that even they've never been touched before. Boom. Yeah. We about to have fun. It says 25 years in prison for assaulting a driver. That's ridiculous.
Wow, that's great.
Somebody ever hit you on that level, Frenchie?
No, never.
It's 25 years. That's a fucking quarter, bro.
So before we start everything, how y'all two met each other?
We met each other. We was at a concert. We was at the Bryson Tiller concert, and I was working with DJ Clue, which is one of my best friends. And Hynaken was there, and he wanted to get Clue on his show, and Clue pointed him towards me and said, "Yo, if you want to get me on the show, this is the guy that you talk to." And we exchanged numbers, and we was building from there.
Yeah, because I like that loyalty and that, I don't know, I like to see when I see one, automatically I think about the other one. That's how it goes. When I say Hynaken, I think about Essowrld. When I say Essowrd, so I'm like, yo, I like that loyalty and how, you know what I mean? Even last week when I told you I couldn't get you, and you told me, no, I'm not doing it without Hynaken. You know, when you told me that, like, damn, I like that. You know, you don't hear a lot of people loyal like that, like you know. So I really appreciate that.
That's the premise that we stand on. You know what I'm saying? If we all argue, but we used to a lot. We chilled on that a lot. And we just made a pact with each other that we were gonna be straight up with each other and always show up to work no matter what. And there's times that it was tested. Like we would get into it like right before we would go to work or on set. But that never really mattered. And I think that that's what built our camaraderie with each other even more, that we knew that personal feelings wasn't gonna come in between the success that we were trying to accomplish.
Yeah, big time.
Okay. Because yeah, when we don't know you, Essowrd, you got that look like that mean guy. You know, just my opinion. You got that look from that. No, you know, you got just that look from that mean guy from the streets. You know what I mean? I break it out to you. I ain't gonna lie. You got that mean for that mean like the street me. Don't play too much with me. You know what I mean? If you got to talk, say something. You know, because we had a little, I won't say issue, but you know, when I was managing Breeze, you know, we had a little. We was doing something. You was consulting for Breeze. And I was managing Breeze. So at the time, you know me, when I'm with someone, I'm trying to do my best to get him, you know what I mean? So I was calling you, yeah, boom. And at one moment I received a call like, yo, Frenchie. I said, yeah. Frenchie, can you hear me? I said, yeah. Essowrd told you, fuck you. I'm like, oh shit. I don't know he said you for. I don't know, he said, yo, fuck you. I'm like, oh shit, I don't, what went wrong this day, so I don't know, what were you thinking at this time? I don't know, I did something like you know?
I don't even remember what that was. I don't know what we was talking about.
Yo, that is the
You're not
funniest shit
saying
I've
the
heard.
name, but the only thing that makes me get that way is money. That's the only thing that'll have me when it comes to business. That's the only thing that'll happen.
I know you got paid. I know me on the money. I know you got paid right and at the right moment. I know it wasn't.
No, it must have So I don't know. It must have been a misunderstanding, or who knows?
It wasn't no issue about the money. I know you got paid, and after you done the DC's 50, you done the DC's 50 show.
I'm not denying it. I said it sounds like some shit that I would say.
That does sound like you.
Okay.
Relay the message.
Because they always say, this my line.
No,
tell them I said fuck you and tell them I said it.
Yeah.
That's my line.
And you know why? It was funny? Because she told me your French. I said, wow. She said, can you hear me? She really wanted me like, I said, yeah, I can hear you. Yo, Essowrld got a miss. I said, what? He said, fuck you. I'm like, damn. And the way she said it, bro, it was too like I was feeling like you were next to me and you were saying that to me. I'm like, damn.
Whoever that young lady is, applaud her for delivering that message. Because most people would have been left it alone. She's like, and she delivered it exactly how you asked her to deliver the message.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. You see that fuck? Yo, I got a lot of fuck you, but that Essowrld fuck you wasn't even in front of me. But I felt it more than even somebody was in front of me.
Say hi to the bad guy.
Oh my God, that's classical. Yo, why you got a yellow cab and not a green cab?
I got a yellow cab because yellow cab is more downtown. And
yeah, green cab can't go downtown. You're right.
Yeah, they can't go downtown. I mean, I'm a downtown person. I like to be downtown. I like to, you know what I mean? You always meet new people. You don't know who you're gonna meet with today. You know what I mean? Sometimes you can take celebrities. Sometimes you can take whoever. You know what I mean?
But celebrities you done picked up, man.
I took ex-Bixky.
Who?
Ex-Bixky. You know that blogger?
Oh, Biscuit.
It's Biscuit.
Yeah, you sound like you said ex-Biscuit. I'm like, what rapper is that?
Ex-Busy. I was like, who the fuck is Ex-Busy?
Yeah, sorry, I got my French, you know.
Busy. I was like, who the fuck is Ex-Busy?
Yeah, but I'm trying to make it, you know, I'm French, so, you know, everything right here, everybody's, I'm trying to do the French way. I'm a French, and I'm driving taxi cab, and I'm just interviewing, like, you know.
Don't nobody think you French, they think you black.
Yeah, they think, I would think you was African before you was French.
You're right, no, I'm Haitian.
Okay.
So is he? So I say all over this cab.
Yeah, but your accent's a little bit different. Like
because I was born in France. I'm Haitian. Yeah, I'm Haitian born in France. I'm not Haitian born like so I sound
France, that's why.
Yeah. He said he was French.
Yeah, but it's different. Like you almost sound like you from Montreal.
No, but you will say that because you don't speak French, but the real French the French from Montreal, the French from France is totally different.
Totally
Yeah. Me, I hate.
That's the closest comparison.
But I don't like to hear those French. When I hear the French from Montreal, it's like I don't like it that much. It's like the English from here and the English from London. Yeah, just like the English from London too. You can't, you know what I mean? All right, so let's start our first question. Essowrld, you used to play basketball. But how does it happen that you're from Queen but you used to play basketball in Harlem?
You get recruited. I was a good ball player. Back when I was coming up, Shaheen, everybody thought that Shah was gonna stay in Queens and not go to Jersey. You had Rafa, you had a whole bunch of point guards, and they were all kind of within the system already. And I came from playing baseball first, and I had a great summer of basketball, so there was no spot for me. So my man knew about a school uptown, so I applied to the school uptown. A couple people called the coaches. I played junior varsity for 1 year, and I played varsity for sophomore, junior, and senior year.
Oh, okay, I got it.
That's how I got up to.
I got it. Hynaken, you ever play a sport?
Nah, football would have been the closest. Thought about it, but it never materialized. If I was gonna be good at anything, football, just based on height and things of that nature. I'm 5'9", so the basketball, unless you really that nice, it ain't gonna work out.
So what made you want to go to this world, to this podcast world, to this, how you change from basketball to say, yo, now I'm gonna do something totally different, I want to be like...
I didn't do that. I was just trying to manage him and trying to figure out how to make money off of what he was doing, because I didn't know nothing about him, and then other people that I knew him, and he was popular for doing the media and being online. So my first thing was trying to manage him and help him get money and move forward. In the midst of us doing that, I had launched something called the Clue Lace with DJ Clue. So I was now doing little like media runs. We did Complex Magazine, and then I did a couple of podcasts to support it. So I had this one other podcast this day, and I had to go do the podcast, and I spoke to him about it, and he told me to call him when I was done. When I walked out the podcast, I basically was like, yo, this shit was fire. I did my thing. And he was like, all right, well, you keep telling me to start my own show. Do the show with me. And I was like, you want to do a show with me? Why? And he told me why. And I trusted him, and I was like, all right, fuck it. Let's give it a try.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. And you always been saying like DJ Crew. How you met DJ Crew, from childhood, or it's from your hood?
It's a long. We knew each other first from an interaction in Queens with basketball.
Oh, okay.
Then when I went to college, his girlfriend and my girlfriend was roommates while I was throwing parties. So they hooked me up with Clue because we all from Queens, and Clue was like, if I'm from Queens and you from Queens, I'm supposed to be doing your parties. And I bought into the DJ Clue brand before everybody else did. And I X'd everybody out, and I had him doing my parties at Morgan State in Baltimore in the 90s.
Because I see you DJ too.
I used to, yes.
Yeah, I see you DJ.
He can still DJ for the right price. Yeah, he's a celebrity DJ. He got the playlist ready to make sure the champagne is flowing, the bar's making money, and the women are dancing.
You just gotta pay me in advance so I can brush up on my skills, because I'm a little rusty.
I don't remember where I saw you, but I saw you DJing somewhere, but I don't remember.
I used to DJ right here. You're passing it.
Yeah,
at the Blue Violin.
Right there.
My wife owned the spot for 2 years uptown, and I honed my skills there at the Blue Violin on 116th and 5th. Shout out to my wife Soraya.
Okay. And when you realize that you got to take this to the next level where you are right now.
You gotta talk to him about
What you
that.
mean taking it to? What you mean taking it?
Like how you realize that right now we got to get serious and try to get, like, you know what I mean, to where you're at right now.
I mean, that was always the plan. Even when he first wanted to manage me, he's like, this is serious business, and if we're gonna work, this is what you need to cut out. This is how you need to brand yourself. So it's always serious. It's now that things are materializing the right way, it seems like we've turned it up a notch. We're like, you're just seeing what is happening now. What we have planned is way more serious than what it looks like. So to some people it looks like the NBA, but to us it's like college, and we're not minimizing our growth and our success. We're just like, what it took to break legendary music artists, and what it took for Essowrld to really be a top tier manager. He's like, when he looks at it, the podcast, people are getting lucky with success, but it's only going to be short lived. That's why so many people haven't had an extended elevation past the plateau or the roof that they needed to.
And the problem is this: most people don't take it seriously until they see an end all to be all, some money, some success. My thing is, we're taking it seriously from the beginning. So we don't have to change anything that we're doing. We don't got to turn up. We don't got to do this. We always work hard. We always take our shit seriously. We always want to be groomed on camera. We're always on time. We're always ready and willing to do what we need to do to get ahead. That didn't just start when we started getting popular. We got popular because that was the premise that we stood on from the beginning.
Pretty much, yeah.
Copy. How'd you
run that motherfucker over? I used to drive for this city. You know what I used to do, and Essowrld stopped me from doing this? Like when people would be in the crosswalk, I would spray them with my windshield wiper fluid. And Essowrld said, that's bad karma. How do you think we're gonna be successful if you have this type of certain level of maliciousness in your mentality? And that's true.
Yeah, that's a real friend. Yeah, that's a real friend. A real friend say that. Fake people would say, oh yeah, do it.
Oh, I was telling people, do it.
and he wasn't being fake. That's who he is. So he wasn't being fake at all when he said that.
Because you know, when we see ya, what we think of Essowrld, I think it's Hynaken, and Hynaken, what we think of Hynaken is Essowrld.
Yeah, that's the real fact about it.
Talking, I make me feel like, yeah, I think, but no.
No, everybody says, they're like, hold on, what I thought of you is really him, and what I think of him is whoa, hold up. It messes their head up. They're like, hold up.
everybody gets shocked because I always be chilling. They think because I got a big mouth on camera that's how I am all the time. Mainly, I'm just smoking and chilling and thinking.
Yeah.
I don't really get into the rowdy rah-rah. I don't want to have controversy with people. I'm not out here doing none of that type of stuff. I have an opinion, and I'm an emotional talker with that opinion, which means I might get loud sometimes, I might overtalk you sometimes, but I'm not doing it in a malicious way. We're just having a conversation. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like your podcast fit you real good. Both for you. I don't know, when I be watching you on internet every time you talk. I feel like,
Keep it honest. What y'all see on the podcast is what we were doing in our life already. It's just the camera is just capturing how we are. So how Essowrld has this conversation, that's how I met him when I met him up at Power 105. When we was talking about baseball and everything. And then everything you've seen me do, I was doing that in the late 90s. So now when people see me with the porn stars or see me with the girls, they're like, oh my God, this looks crazy. And people are like, nah, that's regular.
Yeah, that's okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's okay. I see what you're saying. And how you came out with the name Bag Full on your podcast?
I have no credit for that.
I wanted it to be about money. You feel what I'm saying? If we were gonna talk about business, I wanted to talk about money because I said if we don't talk about money, why are people gonna tune into me? Like nobody knows me, I'm not famous. So when you talk about money, everybody likes money. So at that time was when everybody was talking about getting to the bag, getting to the bag, getting to the bag. So me and my god sister was in the car and we were going across the Williamsburg Bridge and it was like a sign for gas. And I was like, man, like fuel, how the fuck can we use fuel and merge money? And she was like, fuel and, oh, money's the bag. And I was like, bag fuel. I said, yo, fueling young minds to get to the bag. I was like, it just made so much sense. I called Hynaken. I said, I got the name for the show. He said, what? I said, bag fuel. He said, oh, okay. I said, you don't like it? Nah, I don't get it. I said, fueling young minds to get to the bag. He was like,
yeah, I think that's a cool name.
He was like, nah, but I'll go with it.
Like, that's always been my career. I don't shoot down any ideas. So everything that's helped me elevate was things that, even though I didn't like, I'm still gonna give it a chance.
Yep. And everybody couldn't stand my name when I first came out with it.
To this day, I still hate his name. Even though he has almost 100,000 followers. And it works.
Clue hates my name. Clue hates my name, but he said it works. You made it work for you. You know what I'm saying?
You got to give him credit for that.
But they all rather me just use my regular real name. They was like, what's wrong with Randy Parker? Like, what's wrong with Rand Park? Like, what's wrong with that? I was like, that's old and dead. That's who I was when I was a manager in the music business. I was Rand Park Worldwide, Randy Parker. You know what I'm saying? That's what niggas called me. So being that we were doing something else, I just didn't want the old me to follow the new me. So I wanted something else that was different.
And Essowrld is your street name, or is just a name? Like
Essowrld is just everyone sees sounds official. It's short. It's a shortened name. You know what I'm saying? But that's the premise.
Which one would be one of your best episodes on the Bag Full, and why?
There's so many. No. We're gonna go through them. What worked out very well for us?
I know what my favorite is.
AZ was a good one for us.
AZ was great for us.
Very good.
Why?
It's just timing. AZ doesn't like doing interviews a lot, and him and Essowrld are legitimately friends. So he gave a different level of comfort and interaction,
and outlook.
And Essowrd makes this thing look easy, but he's really hounding people to come and sit down with us. And when I say that, it's not that he's begging, it's showing, even though he has all these relationships, to make what Bag Fuel looks like, it's not a 1, 2, 3 thing. To get the people that he gets to move for us, it's really a lifestyle. It's really a career and a job. It's not just, oh, that's my man's, he's gonna do it for me. So when he gets Jim Jones to show love, and he gets, you know, Essowrd right now is actively gonna make Seton Hall become the new Colorado, how the celebrities came out for Deion Sanders. you know, it's bigger than just us sitting down. It's gonna become a lifestyle and a new way of really accentuating the growth of being a black man. You know, sometimes they be like, yo, black man, we've done in this space at 32. He's like, nah, I'm gonna show how to be cool at 69, at 74. That's the plan.
That's what the point is. Like, I look at somebody like Baby from Cash Money. Baby's timeless. People can get mad at Baby. They think he's this and that. But Baby is a timeless figure in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? That's what I look to be in this podcast YouTube world. It doesn't matter how old I am. I'm still fly. I'm still fresh. I'm still in style. I'm still what's popping. You know
your favorite word? Current.
And I'm current.
Yep.
I stay current. Definitely.
Yo, Frenchie, you know how to fucking drive. You definitely Haitian.
Hey, who's Essowrld listening to? If I listen to you, who's Essowrld listening to right now?
Nobody. I might new people. I've listened to 4-1. I'm not gonna lie. I fuck with Lola Brooke.
Yep.
I fuck with Lola Brooke. I'm not gonna lie about that.
You know,
I like Lotto too. I fuck with Lotto.
But you know, an artist you just put me on to, and I think this person has a chance. Major Galore.
I fuck with Major Galore.
Yeah, she got a really special next up vibe.
I'm listening to King Streets. He got a lot of freestyles.
King Streets is ill.
I'm listening to Dice Peso. Various people. It's a lot of Afro beats that I'm tuned into now. Like I listen to Rima. Ira Star. You know what I'm saying? Like I just search for good music. Like I'm not like a hip hop dude no more because I don't believe that hip hop has a lot of good music now. So I'm searching through genres for sound and good music, melodies and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Like the old era or the era from now?
Right now.
You like it now?
I listen to what's going on right now. I listen to old shit. Like, it's funny with me because I used to really, really love music. But being in the business with some of the people who you looked up to, who you listen to their raps, and you get a chance to build with them and realize that they're dickheads and assholes, it hardens you to the creativity process because you listen to the song, but you know he's really a dick. Or you listening to the song, you know this girl is really a bitch and she didn't write this record and this isn't who she really is. She's an asshole. So I'm inclined to be like, I don't want to listen to that shit because I know the background of the person or the background of where the music has come from.
So if I ask you for your top 5 artists right now.
Who, me?
Yeah. That would be like
top 5 right now?
Dead or alive.
Oh, dead or alive?
Yeah.
My top 5 is old. Like, Biggie is my number 1. Tupac is my number 1A. After that, I go with Nas right after that. Then I put Lil Wayne in my top 5, and then I say this and I retract it. I said I would never put him in my top 5, but I'm changing my mind. Drake would go in my top 5.
Oh. I'm surprised. I'm surprised about the Drake. What about you, Hynaken? Your top 5 right now?
Jay-Z, of course. Biggie, of course. Cash Money as a whole should be top 5. You know, that whole record label was speaking to me in the late 90s and you know, that was different for a lot of people because they couldn't understand why I was resonating with that music. You gotta understand, I'm still in high school and I'm living a strip club culture in New York, so it's looking weird to people. So I put them up there. So that includes Drake. I'll throw Nas up there. Nas spoke to me for a hot moment, and I don't know, man. I don't have a 5th one as of yet. Like, it's ever changing, like Essowrld said. It's weird, man.
Yeah, cause Jay would naturally be my 1, 2, or 3, but I'm gonna be honest, everybody says Jay. And it's annoying that other people don't even get credit for what they got going on. But if I could go, if I could say, oh, Jay-Z's not on your top 5, of course it's like saying Michael Jordan isn't the MVP every year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Biggie and Pac not gonna get they just due because they're not alive. Because they're not alive. I'm saying people meaning that they don't get to hear it.
I get what
They
you're
don't
coming
get to
from.
hear it. Jay gets to hear it all the time.
What you're saying is Biggie and Pac is always gonna be top 5 based on age range, but because Jay is active.
Jay is active. It's totally Jay.
That makes sense.
Jay has crossed over to something bigger than rap to me.
Yes, you're right.
And although that people be like, oh, that doesn't take away from his rap and all that, for me it does, because he did that. It's like, I'm not doing that no more. That doesn't make him not the greatest, but Pac and Big never had a chance to go on and do nothing else. They're not known for nothing else. Jay-Z is known just as much for his business sense as he is for his rapping, which is rare. You know what I'm saying? The #1 business person in hip-hop all time, for me, is Jay-Z.
Jay-Z, yeah, for sure.
Could he be top 5 rap? Of course he can,
of course.
as well.
But you know who's creeping up on that business list in hip hop?
Drake.
Nas. People don't give Nas.
I feel like Nas is trying to do like Jay-Z a little bit. Not like Jay-Z, but like
Nah, it's way different.
Nah, and Nas was doing this before Jay-Z.
Yeah.
See, this is the problem with Queens niggas. We don't say nothing. Nas will be over there getting $356 million a year and not
just be
tell
chilling.
nobody.
The only reason, you gotta understand, the only reason we knew Nas had business acumen is when we found out how much he was paying in child support.
To Khalees.
And everyone's saying, hold up.
He don't have an album out. How's he
Where's
paying
he paying?
$80,000 a month?
And that's when it got exposed.
Yes.
Because we're like, hold up, where's Nas? He's paying P. Diddy numbers.
Yeah, and then niggas was like, oh, then they found out about the investor kid. Then they found out, oh, he made this money off the Ring doorbell. And now people was like, but Nas been doing this shit. The reason why you seeing Jay shit is different because Jay shit is centered a lot around entertainment.
Yeah.
NFL entertainment, Rock Nation, live shows, management, endorsements. You can see Jay, but if you pay attention, Jay's trying to melt away.
What you mean melt away?
They not letting him melt away into obscurity and just be a businessman and be Jay-Z.
Nah, impossible.
They're not letting him melt. He's to me, he's trying.
But we need a replacement. That's the problem.
And
we need it, not Jay.
Not Jay.
We need it as a culture, as people who love entertainment. And the thing about Jay, every business move that Jay-Z execute is inspiration for lazy motherfuckers.
And think about this.
That's it, what it is.
And think about this. With what's going on with Puff, if we didn't have Jay, what the fuck would we have?
I don't know, bro.
If
Russ is in trouble.
Russ is in trouble.
Russ
is in
Jeezy is doing,
you know what I'm
shit.
saying? But Jeezy, I don't put him up there as mogul.
No, but what I'm saying, as you trickle down.
Yeah, what would we do if we didn't have Jay-Z right now?
I mean, right now, Rick Ross is working.
But Rick, no disrespect to Rick Ross. But Rick Ross is not Jay-Z. And I understand he has the South and Jay-Z might have the South, but Jay-Z is a worldwide superstar. You follow what I'm saying? It's a difference. And that's not taking nothing away from Ross. Okay?
I understand.
You know what I'm saying? But Jay-Z is a worldwide superstar off business.
Right.
He was a worldwide superstar off of music, and he's a worldwide superstar off business.
Right now,
and his wife is the most popping, is arguably the most popping singer of all time.
What about 50 Cent? What about 50 Cent too? Is 50 Cent too? On the business wide and on music wide, he's on top. I would have put him, I wouldn't match him with Jay-Z because the money talk, but I would have said that he's on it.
No, 50 is definitely a worldwide superstar.
Yeah, he's a superstar.
50,
worldwide.
50 really has cake, but for me, that wife on Jay-Z's arm crossed him over into a land that 50 is not at.
Yeah.
You 50 needs who is even equivalent to a Beyonce. You know what I'm saying?
Rihanna.
It would have been a Rihanna.
Yeah.
Now if you get 50, you put Rihanna on 50's arms now.
It's problems.
Now we talking about something crazy.
It's problems. People are gonna be like, whoa.
Yes. That's business, that's marketing. That's what people don't understand. That's marketing. You put that pretty broad right on your arm, it's lit. It's lit.
And what's the difference between Back Food and $1 Million Warsaw Game or Drink Champ? Do you see any? What made you be your own podcast?
I mean, but to answer the question, that's like asking what's the difference between Nori and Gilly. What the difference is, we are our own entity. We're not. See, a lot of the times shows watch other shows, and I'm not saying them two, but like shows on the come up. We're not watching them.
I I don't even watch content.
Yeah. So who we are is who we are.
Okay.
Our experience. I can't replicate doing 20 years in jail like Wallow did and coming out and hitting the ground. I was never an artist. However, Nori was never a manager.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
None of these dudes was ever a manager.
Yeah. We were never rappers.
Yeah.
So even though they came into the space, they don't know what it is to get it out the mud on a podcast level like I had to do it.
Yeah.
So they came in with popularity, and I'm not saying that to minimize it. Our journey,
true.
Our journey is different.
Yeah, journey.
So I'm not gonna sit here and try to be Wallow or Gilly or Nori or DJ EFN or Math Hoffa. I'm not a battle rapper.
And that's trash.
Yeah.
We don't come from an era that you could copy.
Yeah.
See, this era is a copy era. I would never do something and be like somebody else.
Yeah.
So when people would tell me to watch content, I would be like, why are you telling me to watch content? Oh, because you need to know. No, I don't. I don't need to know nothing of what they talking about because they're not me. They didn't go through what I went through. They don't have what I have. They haven't been where I've been. So why would I even give a fuck about how they're putting something or how the masses is doing this shit? I'm doing this shit my way.
And when you start watching, when you start watching is when you start copying.
Exactly.
Yeah, to a certain extent.
Yeah, I feel like when you start watching things, that's when you go copy. If you don't watch, how you gonna copy?
Yeah, you don't copy nothing. Even when it's only one thing that I've said on my podcast that I've used from somebody else and I've given them credit, and it was recently, it was Charleston White, when he said you can't pay a woman, you can't fuck better than a woman that gets paid to fuck, right? Now, I even referenced his name and where I got it from so people know I didn't take that. Because everybody been stealing me and my man shit from the beginning since nobody knew us. You feel what I'm saying?
And what the 8 bars, your 8 bars, how you came up with the 8 bars? I see you've been going like all the way the road, that shit was popping.
Was me and him grinding, talking on the phone.
That's it.
I was actually supposed to do 8 bars with somebody else.
Okay.
And he didn't like the idea. Because Ghost was like, we gotta do it with no beat.
Okay.
See, I'm always thinking about how to market us differently. Like, he's a big foodie and pizza dude. So I keep being on his back about doing a pizza show. Do it, do it, do it. You know what I'm saying? So my idea was, I'm always trying to, I said, yo, everybody got a freestyle platform. So I wanted one. You know what I'm saying? So I said, yo, this is a way to market ourselves. But I said, they're gonna flag it with a beat. And Ghost said, well, do it without a beat. So the guy at Sirius Satellite that I was supposed to do it with, he didn't want to fuck with it like that. He's like, let me think about it. I said, well, while he's thinking about it, I said, you know what? How's my partner in crime and all that? Let's make this a fucking continuation of Bag Feud. So I called Hynaken about it, and we started brainstorming about it. That's how it occurred, from a brainstorm. I said, well, how can we be different? And we was thinking about things, and then a girl would tell me, everything was slick. Oh, you slick, think you this and you that. So I was like, yo, let's do something different and make it 8 bars and short. And let's call it 8 Bar Slick. And he was like, yo, cool. And he came up with the premise of the people gonna stand in front of us. We feed off of each other like that. And then we got Ghost to shoot it. And then people didn't get it at first, but when Cassidy got on it, then everybody started to feel it a little bit more. It's the cheapest, fastest, best promotion anybody could have in the music business.
Hey, who's the most humble artist that you met for you?
Me?
Yeah, for you and Hynaken each, I want the most humble.
The most.
It's so many. Ruben Vincent over Rock Nation, super down to earth, but he's about his business.
I'm gonna say Beyonce is the most humble. She humble. Of course, I got a chance to meet her from Rock Wilder, of course, when I was managing Rock. So it was a different type of situation, of course. So I got to meet her. But B is one of the most nicest, humblest people that I've ever met in the music business.
Hey, what's a free day when you're off? What you do? What you doing?
There's no free days.
There's no free day, but when I have time, I smoke and I watch a lot of sports and movies.
Okay.
That's my thing.
You ever travel? You travel a lot?
I used to travel a lot more, but with the schedule that we got going on, it's harder to travel. Like, I used to go away once a month.
Yeah, every 5 weeks.
Me and my wife would go somewhere. Whether it was for 3 days, 2 days, 5 days, we would get out and we would go somewhere. I probably haven't done that in over a year and a half. But we've gone places, but like we went to Belize, we went to Puerto Rico, but they're more like planned trips now. But we used to just be like, yo, because I'm so stressed, let's get out the city for a couple of days. Let's go swimming, let's go get some heat. Your traveling is a big deal to me. It changes people's minds and it changes people's outlook on life.
So I've never been overseas yet.
You?
No, yeah.
As a group?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hell yeah, I've been across seas. Yeah.
London, Paris.
I've been going across seas for over 20 years, bro. I'm an old man. I've been doing the overseas shit. I was doing not the Dubai, but the Abu Dhabi shit
Yeah, Abu Dhabi, yeah.
before everybody was doing it. When you had to get shots to go over there. You know what I'm saying? I did Europe long before everybody was doing Europe. I did the motherland.
Oh, yeah.
I fucking did the motherland like 7, 8 years ago.
Which country you went to?
Joburg.
Oh, Joe. Okay. What about you, Hynaken?
I'm mostly Caribbean islands.
Okay.
I've done Guadeloupe, done Haiti, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic.
Puerto Rico.
You go everywhere where they got Haitian, Guadeloupe. Everywhere they got Haitian, that's where you go.
Nah, that wasn't on purpose. It just worked out that way.
And Costa Rica is one of my favorite spots. St. Lucia is probably the favorite
Trinidad.
spot.
Yeah.
I did all over Mexico, all over Jamaica.
Yeah, I did Mexico. I forgot I did Mexico.
Yeah, I've been going. Sorry.
Yeah, before you did the whole passport thing. I did that a couple of times.
We've traveled across the entire world, bro.
All right. What's your best movie?
I like The Good Shepherd. That's one of my favorite movies.
It's a movie I enjoy.
Anything?
I like The Godfather. The Godfather, I watched The Godfather about 1 billion times. Godfather 1 and 2.
Terminator 2. I like
You like that one?
Yeah.
Goodfellas is another one of my favorites. King of New York. I love The King of New York.
Coming to America.
Coming to America. New Jack City.
Yeah.
Sugar Hill.
What else?
In Too Deep.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a movie dude.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So what's a bad day for you?
A day without a check. A day without my wife. Those are bad days for me.
Hynaken?
Uncertainty, and because it creates a certain level of anxiety, and it could spiral into something you don't even want it to spiral into, and so you just like try to figure shit out.
What was your favorite subject in school?
History.
Math.
So it's all over everything around money. So
I count that money. See, but the funny thing is I don't hoard money. See, you need money to live a good, comfortable life. That's what people don't realize. So you gotta be on your dean to get the money, so you can then do what you want to do.
yeah, what you want to do? Yeah.
When you don't have that, then you're left struggling and thinking money is the whole world when it's not. It's just there for you to use to get what you need to do, to get your family to where they need to go. Money is a mood changer. Niggas that don't got no money, they're really excited about life if you pay attention to that. When they got a couple dollars, it's a lot of possibilities out here. Everybody needs to live with possibilities.
What's your favorite meal?
I mean, mac and cheese.
Shrimp.
Shrimp?
Yeah, mac and cheese. If you know how to make a good mac and cheese, you got my heart for the rest of your life.
I don't even eat cheese. I hate cheese. I'm lactose intolerant.
Me too, but I'm still gonna go.
But he eats pizza and cheese.
Yeah. If after you drop us off, I'm going to go get me some mac and cheese somewhere.
From where?
It's so many places. Sometimes it might be from an Italian spot. It could be from a soul food spot or a specialized mac and cheese spot. I'm very good. Like if you use high quality cheese and you cook the pasta right, I'm there. Like you own me. Or you might just go get a burger. I like burgers too. Salads. I'm really wide ranging. with mac and cheese is top.
Who's winning the NBA final for you this year?
I think the Clippers.
The Clippers. I'm gonna go with the Boston Celtics.
I think that's the finals matchup.
But if we make a trade, because my Knicks is coming, they coming like never before. Pause. You know what I'm saying? If we get DeJounte Murray, I'm picking the Knicks in 6 against whoever.
It's up.
Okay.
Super Bowl, who knows? I don't know. Actually.
I mean, I'm gonna tell everybody what I told them when Lamar was playing. I wanted Lamar to win, but what did I say? You remember? You don't bet against Pat Mahomes. It's just one of them things that you don't do. Like, you don't bet against him. It's only Joe Burrow and Brady has beat him.
Yeah.
Come on, when it counted.
Even though it's a different team, technically, it's hard to beat a team you beat in the Super Bowl twice before.
Who they beat twice?
Remember, they beat San Fran before in the Super Bowl. Most of the players were there.
Same team.
I mean, it's just Purdy's the difference.
And Christian McCaffrey's the difference.
Yeah.
He was not playing. You know what I'm saying?
And those are upgrades. But, I mean, it's different when you're playing in the big game. You don't got that experience. But I know everybody else on that team knew what it was to feel that loss. And I'm always big on that. So if I'm going to pick, I don't want to go against Mahomes.
Just go around, bro.
Motherfucker, you got
just go around, bro. Like, what is your problem? You need he ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, he just want to skip the red light.
He's linked crazy in the car. I know he's not going nowhere, bro. He linked over. He chilling. He just like, I'm not dealing with this shit.
His side chick waiting for him. That's it.
So what's your goal for 2024? Do you have any goal that you try to reach for 2024? Or?
I want to be #1 in the YouTube podcast space by the end of the year. I want to be a household name. Us and Bagfield. That's the goal. There ain't nothing else.
That's it.
That's a nice goal.
Because everything comes with it.
Yeah.
What's your favorite like holiday tradition?
What?
Holiday.
Favorite holiday tradition.
Yeah.
Just Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
It's about family. It's no gifts being given. It's just about love and family.
Yeah. I mean, I like all the holidays, with the exception of the forced ones like Valentine's Day and shit like that. That's manufactured, but like the end of the year holidays I enjoy. So Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, it just 4th of July is also a great holiday, man. It's always good energy around that time. It's hot outside, people are excited, you're gonna be into good food and good vibes, man.
I'm more about Juneteenth now.
Well, that's true.
Fuck 4th of July. Go about Juneteenth.
Do you have any childhood like memory that you want to share? Like something like who shocked you when you was young that you still remember until today?
Nah, I say I grew up with a 50 Cent. We knew each other since we was kids. And seeing him do what he's done and go where he's gone, that's my biggest memory of childhood.
Also, you're from Jamaica?
I'm South Jamaica, Queens.
Yeah, when you say just 50 cents.
I'm from 130, 50's from 134. I'm from Rochdale Village, he's from 134 back blocks. It's all South Jamaica, Queens.
Oh, that's crazy. So you knew his grandparents too?
I've met his grandparents. I knew everything about. I know Tony Yayo. I know Rough Hands. I'm from South Jamaica, Queens. Like, we all know each other. Like, we all know each other, literally.
Any advice you got for the youth who wants to do like you, wants to like become a, like, you know, create his own podcast of comments?
Never be afraid to dream. Dreams do become reality. That's my advice.
What makes you proud of yourself right now?
I mean, people doubted us, and they thought we were done. They had turned their back on us, and now they get to see, oh, this is what it really looks like to fight through when you don't got nothing other than your own self-respect and the people around you that believe in you and how you believe in yourself. And that's really proud to see how now people are looking like, we misjudged these dudes. You know?